So hello everyone and welcome back to Fallout 1 with Kide. I just advanced the time of 20 minutes or so to give her time to write her journal entry. And now then we can go and look a little bit more into the hub where we were left off. And for the future, when I don't know how often I'm gonna be making those journal entries, but from time to time. So if you do not care to look into them, you can easily just skip them and go into the gameplay material in the next episode. So you can easily do that. There's not going to be anything that you would lose then if you don't care about that stuff. So yeah. Police officers. Any fights with that? Yes. Maybe I should just put this off for now and have the magnum only. As such. Greetings, stranger. Oh, greetings to you too. Greetings indeed. Not sure. Maybe I should look into this little hut here first of all, before heading anywhere else. Door. Just barging into unknown rooms. You see, nothing out of the ordinary. Someone probably is sleeping in here. Bed, yes. A makeshift bed. The material was scavenged from some other source. Okay. Wonder what kind of a source it has been scavenged from then. These two look kind of like they have something to say when they're like this in here. Keep moving. Welcome to the hub. Well, thanks for the welcome, I suppose. So what's this place? Looks a little bit more special. Hello. Who are you, if I might ask? We're here to prevent and survey. Prevent and survey. Keep moving. You don't... Deputy Fry. Yeah, they're all sleeping. Well... Let's see if we can find any inn or something that is only open now at this point. Ooh, green armor. Greetings, stranger. Greetings. We would need a place to rest anyways. It is night after all. Very late night as we were able to see. It's already midnight. But she probably pushed all the way into here just because of the fact that she knew that, or thought that she would be able to make it here for the night, so... Count her. Welcome to my humble house. What can I do for you? What do you do around here? So, can you tell me a little about the hub? Thank you. It is a sprawling city, the largest I have seen in my life. Yes, I've gathered that much. The center of the town lies to the south, with the other areas branching off in each direction from here. So, can I ask you another question? Where can I find supplies? I suppose I could ask that first. I get everything that I need from Mitch down by the Maltese Falcon. Just head on south from here, okay? So, I suppose I could be asking for jobs too if I happen to need any more money. So where would be a good place to start then if I would need a job? I occasionally do a stint on one of the caravans that heads out from here. Might be a good way to travel out of here from the hub if we want to be heading out at some point. If you're looking for that kind of work, just talk to one of the trading houses. I'm partial to the Fargo traders, but I've worked with all of them. Okay. So you can work for all of the different caravans, I suppose. So can I ask another question? What else do you like to know? Well, what do you do around here? I get by. I hire on with the caravans when I'm a little short on cash and work for the farmers down south a bit. Another question, who's the law around here? I sure want to be able to know a bit more of this town. Oh, you probably passed Deputy Fry on your way down here. His post is Sheriff Green, and you'll find him in the police station most of the time. Sheriff Green. Can I just write Green? I'm not sure. I don't know anything about that. Sheriff. Sorry, no clue. Was it something like fry? I don't know. Brotherhood. Sorry, no clue. Caravan. I don't know what to ask. Chunk Town. Sorry, no clue. I don't know if I can ask anything interesting from him. Well, thanks for the info. Goodbye to you, sir. Is there a place I could spend the night in? Do you have any idea about that? Inn. Tavern. Something, some place where I can sleep in. I suppose he doesn't really. He has his own place, so he doesn't know where some other people stay in. 11 coins, that's a lot. Or 11 caps, more like. Yeah, goodbye then. See you later, I suppose. Okay, well. Suppose we could just be heading out of here now then, for the moment. Market is in that way. Where we could be sleeping is another question entirely. Keep your nose clean. General store. Flow. There would seem to be an inn or a tavern. Maybe that would be open at this hour. I kind of would guess it might be. General stores most likely not. So, what you doing in the hub? Why are you asking? You're a shifty looking character. So why? Well, you look like a businesswoman and I'm in business, so I thought we could discuss business. What kind of business? Well, what do you do around here? She is a little bit cautious about the shifty looking character, but she doesn't really know what he would be up to, so she's just gonna ask. I do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I get things and information for people, whatever they might need to be looking for. So anything you can tell me about specifically? So you're looking for information, huh? Being a respectable businessman, I got overheard, so I'll need a few caps to tell you what you need to know. Now that you've got that straight, what you wanna know about? Anything you know about Watership that you can tell me about? So you think I might know a little more about those Waterships things, huh? Well, you might be right, it's gonna cost you though. I think 500 bottle caps ought to do it. Alright, what's the info? If you're gonna supposedly have some info about a Watership, do tell what it's supposedly about if you're gonna be needing 500 bottle caps for that. Let me take your money. I didn't mean to give him money, damn it. Well, so here's what I know about the Waterships. The things I've heard is that they all used to come from the walls, so if I was looking for one, I'd find out where the rest of these walls were. I'm not sure where all the walls are exactly, but I've heard that there are about 4 around here somewhere. Okay, well, I suppose it was okay to spend 500 damn caps for that information, but I really didn't want to be spending that much money on that, to be honest. I was just thinking that what would he be able to tell me? Would he be able to give me any specific what the information would be about? But oh well, I suppose we have to be satisfied what we get, so I want to ask you a few more questions. What else do you want to know about? Yeah, no, not gonna ask you anything more. You just took 500 caps for me. That is a little steep. I wouldn't have really wanted to pay that much. In all honesty, I wouldn't have wanted to pay that money for you, but oh well. What happened, happened. At least we know that we're most likely should be finding more walls. Yes, I think this place is open for business. very upset gambler. I think they're cheating. Oh. Place your bets. You currently have 4 on board. How many would you like to bet? Let's just, for fun, spend 5 caps. Winner! You push. Do you want to play again? Oh, thanks. I'm happy to win with 5 caps once. Not gonna be gambling more, even if it was exciting to win. What about you? It's a sure thing that they're shit. Do you mean that? Do I know you? No, you don't. What do you want? Just give me water, actually. 2 caps, yes. Here, the bartender slides you a dirty tin cup full of some murky water. After drinking the water, you have a strange taste in your mouth. Strange taste in your mouth. I'll give me a beer then. 5 caps, sure. Here you are. The bartender hands you a beer bottle. Anything else? Nothing. Yeah, well, beat it. You have a strange taste in your mouth. Well, I suppose we wanna be drinking it off with something else then. We do have the Nuka-Colas though. Maybe we should actually be drinking a Nuka-Cola and... yeah. That should take the horrible water taste out of our mouth. Nothing happens, so to speak. Are you anyone? Kane. I've heard of you. You're the one that took out Gizmo over in the junk town. Killian must have paid you a good sum for that job. Are you here for some work, maybe? How did you know that I've done that job? How do you know about that? How do you know about that that I took care of Gizmo? And I wasn't alone, you know. Yeah. Well, do you know anything about this Gizmo now that you're mentioning it? That always confuses me when there's that something going on there. Well, what would this job be that you're speaking of? It's not skag work. You'll need to do it quick and clean. The boss will give you details, but it's more money than you'll make. You'll make in a month working for caravans, but only if you're good enough. We don't take kindly to failures, if you know what I mean. Oh, I can't right now. Let me get back to you if I happen to be feeling like it, which I kind of doubt, but I'm probably not gonna be wanting to say that. Oh, please do. We'll be holding our breaths. I doubt that. Can't I go and have a room from here? There seems to be plenty of rooms. Oh well. What about this flow? I'll see. I say just take brute force, it doesn't take that much bust. Not until the boss says so, just ignore her and she'll go away. Shock value, we ain't artists, we're professional. Leon, someone trying to talk to us, aren't we supposed to what? So I can't go in, I suppose? If you want company, rent a hooker, I'm busy. I ain't paid to talk. Well, can I go in then? Are you mad if I go in? I have no clue. Lorenzo. Well, if it isn't a potential customer, I'm Lorenzo the Magnificent at your service. I give out loans, only 10% daily interest, a maximum of 10 days to repay. You won't find more generous lending institution anywhere in the hub. Actually, I was just hoping you could share some information. Well, I suppose. What do you need to know about? I don't know anything about any children. Oh, tell me about yourself. I'm just a respectable businessman, that's all. We Giovannis have been respectable businessmen since the days before the Holocaust. Now that's tradition. What's your idea of respectable then? You don't show us respect, you get hurt. How much more respectable can a man ask for? Yeah, that sounds good. What about the local police? They're great guys. It's true we have the occasional misunderstanding, but I think they're credit to their species. So those, whichever one that is. Their species, whatever that is. Misunderstandings like what? Exactly? Can you believe someone accused me of extortion? Fortunately, my good friend Decker sent them straight. Well, who's this Decker you mentioned? He's a great guy, a good source of jobs to pay off my loans. Tell him I sent you, you might get a bonus. Bonus? What do you mean? She's a little bit confused about this place, I'm sure. Well, maybe not a bonus, but he's a great guy, trust me on that one. So, well, bye. We don't know anything about the children of Cathedral, so why would we be able to ask about it? So, see you around, Paul. See you around. See you around then. Where to go? Bob's Iguana Beats. Iguana Beats. Police officer of the hub. So many police officers. Well, there is a law in the hub, in a way, at least. Hi, welcome to Bob Iguana Beats, the family eating place. Can I take your order? So, what can you tell me about Watership? Do you know anything about anything like that, please? Never seen any of them around here. Water merchants don't need them. Water merchants. You must be new in town if you're asking me about the water merchants. Water is life, and you don't get much more powerful than life and death. Yeah, true that. So what about, do you know anyone called Decker? Mr. Decker is a distinguished businessman in a less than distinguished business. Anything else? What kind of business? If there's anything that involves misery and suffering in the hub, Decker either controls it or wants to control it. Anything else? Well, is there anything interesting happening in the hub? Decker seems a little bit like Gizmo then. Maybe not as bad. At least he doesn't control everything, maybe. Well, the only news things that is that the children of the cathedral has taken over the hospital. It's pretty boring around here lately. Hospital. Children of the cathedral. Well, now we have a reason to go and ask that. Anything else? Apparently, a lot of duns. Well, do give me one. I suppose we could take one iguana bits in the memory of that one guy who was thinking about making us the dinner of his iguana bit. Sure, we got a full iguana on a stick for 20 bucks, and our prime select price is for 8 bucks. Well... I'll take one of the prime cuts, I suppose. One iguana prime select choice coming up. Anything else? No, nothing else, thank you. I don't need more. Did we get it into the inventory? You can eat at some point later. Not exactly the food that you would enjoy in some sort of meat and vegetables on a cooking day. Not exactly the food you would be able to enjoy in the vault, but on the other hand, what can you expect? Okay, I'm just gonna go and quickly ask about the children of the cathedral now that there's actually a reason to do so. Sir, information, children of the cathedral. I can't say I'm too impressed. I run an honest, respectable business and they accuse me of being a thief. The nerve of those people, they think a woe of poverty gives them the right to judge me. Foe of poverty. I was just about to think about that. Interesting. I bet their leader, this Morpheus character, he's not broke. No sir, I'll bet that over in the boneyard he's just living it up. I'll bet that over in the boneyard he's just living it up. Could be Morpheus. Do you know anything more about him? Am I writing it the name correctly? I don't know. Sometimes it would be so nice if I could just pick this from here and say that I want to ask more about that, so that then I wouldn't need to be wondering if I'm writing it correctly. Though I could ask about the boneyard, to be honest. Ah. Sorry, no clue. Yeah, maybe later. Maybe. Probably not, though. To be completely honest with you, probably not.